Namaste everyone, myself Aishwarya and the freedom fighter that I have chosen to speak about today is Kitturu Rani Channamma. Whenever we speak about her, we get goosebumps because of her bravery, valor and courage, and she instills patriotism in us. Kitturu Channamma, the Queen of Kitturu, was one of the first Indian rulers to lead an armed rebellion against the British East India Company in 1824 against the implementation of the doctrine of lapse. She was born in 1778, 56 years before the revolt of 1857, led by Rani Lakshmi Bai, thus becoming one of the first women freedom fighters to have fought against the British rule in India. Her rebellion against the British ended with her imprisonment. However, she became one of the most celebrated freedom fighters in the state of Karnataka and a symbol of independence movement in India. Early life of Rani Kitturu Channamma. Kitturu Channamma was born on October 23, 1778 in Kakati, a small village in the present Belagavi district of Karnataka, India. She belonged to the Lingayat community and received training in horse riding, sword fighting and archery from a young age. She was well known throughout her village for her bravery. She was married to Mallasarja Desai, the king of Kitturu, at the age of 15 and she became the queen of Kitturu. She had one son from the marriage, who, after the death of her husband in 1816, also died in 1824. As the Queen of Kitturu, Kitturu Channamma adopted Shivalingappa after the death of her only son with the aim of making him the heir to the throne of Kitturu. Rani Channamma versus the British. Channamma's adopted son was not accepted by the British East India Company on the grounds of the doctrine of lapse introduced by Lord Dalhousie. According to this doctrine, if the ruler of a state dies without a natural heir, the state would be ruled by the sovereign. Thus, the state of Kitturu would be brought under the British rule. The state of Kitturu came under the administration of Dharwad Collectorate in charge of Mr. Thackeray. They did not recognize the new ruler and the regent and informed that Kitturu had to accept the British regime. War against the British. Rani Channamma and the local people strongly opposed the British. Thackeray invaded Kittur. In the battle that ensued, hundreds of British soldiers were killed along with Thackeray. The humiliation of defeat at the hands of a small ruler was too much for the British to swallow. They brought in bigger armies from Mysore and Sholapur and surrounded Kittur. Rani Channamma tried her best to avoid war. It had no effect. Channamma was compelled to declare war. For 12 days, the valiant queen and her soldiers defended their fort, but, as is the common trait, traitors sneaked in and mixed mud and dung in the gunpowders in the cannons. The Rani was defeated. She was taken a prisoner and kept in the fort of Bailhongal for life. She spent her days reading holy texts and performing pujas till her death in 1829 CE. Rani Channamma's achievements and commemorations. Kitturu Rani Channamma could not win the war against the British, but she etched her presence for many centuries in the world of history. Along with Onake Obava, Abbakka Rani, and Keladi Channamma, she is much revered in the Karnataka as an icon of bravery. Rani Channamma has become a legend. During the freedom movement, her brave resistance to British formed many themes of plays, songs, and stories. India got its independence in 1947, but the struggle for freedom spanned decades before this. One of the first female rulers to rebel against the British Empire was Rani Channamma. As the ruler of Kitturu, she fought against the British and became a folk hero in Karnataka. Kitturu Rani Channamma is still remembered for her valor. Even though she could not win the war against the British, she became an inspiration for India's freedom fighters and a lesson for the British government that Indian rulers will not accept their enforced laws without a good fight. On this upcoming Independence Day, let us all pay a great tribute to the unsung freedom fighters of India by remembering them. Jai Hind. Kittur Rani Chennamma has become one of the greatest legends in the history of India. She is still remembered for her valor. She became an inspiration for the Indian freedom fighters and taught the British government a great lesson that Indian rulers will not accept their enforced laws without a good fight. Rani Chennamma's first victory against the British forces is still honoured, and it has become a great lesson for the Indian freedom fighters to continue their resistance against the British. On this upcoming Independence Day, let us all pay a great tribute to the unsung heroes of India and Kittur Rani Chennamma by giving them a great salute. Jai Hind. Great salute.